Kim Kardashian, reality TV pioneer, business titan, and global icon, whose heart has been under the lens as much as her fame. From secretive elopements to high-profile divorces, Kim's relationships have shaped her journey in the public eye. Welcome to Celeb Love. Today, we're unraveling the full story of Kim Kardashian's love life, the passion, the drama, and the lessons learned. At number 1, Damon Thomas, from 2000 to 2003. Kim Kardashian's romantic journey began at 19 when she eloped with music producer Damon Thomas in 2000. Thomas, then 29, had worked with artists like Pink and Faith Evans, bringing a touch of industry clout to their union. The couple married in a low-key Las Vegas ceremony, a decision Kim later described as impulsive. On Watch What Happens Live in 2021, she admitted to Andy Cohen, "I did ecstasy once, and I got married," hinting at the spontaneity that defined their start. Their relationship, however, was far from idyllic. Kim alleged in divorce filings that Thomas was controlling, demanding constant updates on her whereabouts and limiting her social interactions. She claimed he once told her she couldn't leave the house without his permission, a dynamic that left her feeling isolated. Thomas has refuted these claims, calling them exaggerated in a 2010 interview with In Touch. Public appearances were scarce, as Kim was not yet a household name, but the marriage's unraveling became public during their 2003 divorce. Kim's family, particularly her mother, Kris Jenner, had limited involvement, as Kim was living independently. Kris later shared on Keeping Up with the Kardashians that she was shocked by the elopement, feeling Kim was too young to make such a commitment. The divorce marked Kim's first brush with public scrutiny, though it was mild compared to what lay ahead. Reflecting on the Kardashians in 2022, Kim called the marriage a learning experience, teaching her to trust her instincts, a lesson that would guide her future relationships. At number 2, Ray J, 2005 to 2007. By 2005, Kim was carving out a niche as a stylist and socialite in Los Angeles, working for Brandy, the sister of rapper Ray J. Their professional connection sparked a romance that lasted roughly 2 years, marked by a blend of affection and ambition. Kim and Ray J were often spotted at Hollywood events, from club openings to red carpets, presenting a glamorous, young couple thriving in the entertainment scene. Their chemistry was evident, with Ray J later describing Kim as fun and down-to-earth in a 2016 interview with Hollywood Unlocked. The relationship, however, became overshadowed by a seismic event, the 2007 leak of their private sex tape by Vivid Entertainment. The tape thrust Kim into a global infamy, transforming her from a peripheral figure to a tabloid sensation. Kim maintained the leak was unauthorized, filing a lawsuit against Vivid and settling for $5 million, as reported by TMZ. Ray J, conversely, suggested in a 2022 Daily Mail interview that the release was a mutual career move, a claim Kim has consistently denied. The scandal strained their relationship, contributing to their breakup by late 2007. That scandal also lit a fuse for a new era, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which debuted just months later. Kim's family rallied around her during the fallout. Kris Jenner, ever the strategist, saw an opportunity, pitching Keeping Up with the Kardashians to E! Network, which premiered in October 2007. On the show, Kim's sisters, Kourtney and Khloe, expressed frustration with Ray J, with Khloe calling him immature in a 2008 episode. Publicly, Kim faced harsh criticism, with detractors accusing her of orchestrating the leak for fame. She countered this narrative on Oprah's Next Chapter in 2012, saying, "I was devastated, but I had to keep moving forward." The Ray J chapter cemented Kim's resilience, setting the stage for her ascent as a cultural force. As the cameras faded on that chapter, a new one began, with none other than 98 Degrees heartthrob Nick Lachey. At number 3, Nick Lachey, 2006. As Kim's fame grew, her love life became a revolving door of high-profile flings. In 2006, she briefly dated Nick Lachey, who was navigating life post-divorce from Jessica Simpson. Their romance was fleeting, centered around a single date to see the Da Vinci Code. Lachey later claimed on Watch What Happens Live in 2019 that Kim tipped off paparazzi, saying, "She left the theater, and suddenly 25 photographers were there." Kim, in her 2010 book Kardashian Confidential, described the attention as overwhelming, marking her first real encounter with invasive media. The fling fizzled, and her family had little interaction with Lachey, given his brevity. While her brief spark with Nick Lachey grabbed headlines, that same whirlwind year saw another familiar face enter the picture. At number 4, Nick Cannon, 2006 to 2007. Kim connected with Nick Cannon while working on Moesha in 2006. Their relationship lasted several months, with the couple spotted at events like the Teen Choice Awards. Cannon was charmed by Kim's ambition, telling Howard Stern in 2012, "She's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet." However, their romance ended in 2007 when Cannon learned about the sex tape with Ray J, feeling Kim hadn't been fully transparent. Kim's family had already taken a liking to Cannon, with Kris even complimenting his humor on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But when things ended, it was mutual, and there were no hard feelings. At number 5 on the list, Reggie Bush, from 2007 to 2010. Kim's most significant romance of this era was with NFL star Reggie Bush, whom she dated on and off from 2007 to 2010. Their relationship was a fan favorite, with the couple frequently seen courtside at Lakers games or vacationing in Mexico, as captured on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Reggie brought a grounded energy, and Kim gushed about his kindness in a 2009 People interview, saying, "He's someone I can really talk to." However, their demanding careers, Kim's filming schedule, and Reggie's NFL commitments created distance. A 2009 Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode showed Kim crying over their struggles, admitting she felt torn between love and ambition. The Kardashian family embraced Reggie, with Kris calling him family in a 2010 episode. Kourtney and Khloe often teased Kim about marrying him, but by 2010 the couple parted ways amicably. Reggie reportedly reached out before Kim's next marriage, texting his concerns, according to Us Weekly. And while fans thought Reggie was the one, Kim's next chapter would prove even more controversial. Kim was ready to love again, this time with a towering NBA player who seemed like the perfect match. At number 6, Kris Humphries, 2010 to 2011. In 2010, Kim met NBA player Kris Humphries through mutual friends, and their romance escalated quickly. By May 2011, Humphries proposed with a 20.5-carat Lorraine Schwartz ring, and their $10 million wedding was filmed for a Keeping Up with the Kardashians special. The August 2011 ceremony in Montecito, California was a spectacle. Kim wore 3 Vera Wang gowns, and guests like Ryan Seacrest attended. Publicly, the couple projected bliss, appearing on The Tonight Show and at charity events. However, behind closed doors, tension brewed. Kim later admitted on The Kardashians in 2022 that she felt rushed, saying, "I was 30, and I thought I had to get married." Humphries struggled with Kim's fame, as depicted in Keeping Up with the Kardashians scene where he clashed with her over privacy. Kim's family had mixed feelings. Kris Jenner supported the engagement, but Kourtney expressed doubts, warning Kim in a 2011 episode, "You're moving too fast." Just 72 days after the wedding, Kim filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The decision sparked a media firestorm, with critics accusing her of staging the marriage for ratings. Humphries sought an annulment, alleging fraud, prolonging their legal battle until 2013. Kim faced intense backlash, with tabloids branding her manipulative. On Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she broke down, saying, "I feel like the biggest failure." The family stood by her, with Khloe defending Kim's intentions on Ellen in 2012. The ordeal taught Kim to prioritize authenticity, a lesson that shaped her next transformative romance. At number 7, Kanye West, 2012 to 2021. In 2012, Kim began dating Kanye West, a longtime friend who'd harbored feelings for her since the early 2000s. Kanye's affection was public, from rapping about her in Theraflu to redesigning her wardrobe on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Their romance blossomed at Paris Fashion Week, where Kim joined Kanye at his show. She recalled on Keeping Up with the Kardashians' 10th anniversary special, "I fell in love the moment I landed in Paris." Dubbed Kimye, they became a cultural juggernaut, dominating headlines with appearances at the Met Gala, Kanye's Yeezy shows, and Kim's Skims launches. Their 2014 wedding in Florence, Italy was intimate yet opulent, with Andrea Bocelli performing. They welcomed 4 children and built a family empire. Kim's family adored Kanye, with Kris calling him a visionary on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, though Khloe occasionally clashed with his intensity. Challenges emerged as Kanye's bipolar disorder and public controversies, like his 2020 presidential run, strained their marriage. Kim supported him publicly, writing in a 2020 Instagram post, "He is a brilliant but complicated person." By 2021, she had filed for divorce, prioritizing their children. The split was amicable, with Kim praising Kanye's co-parenting on The Kardashians in 2023, saying, "We'll always be family." Kimye's end marked a turning point, as Kim embraced independence and her legal aspirations. At number 8, Pete Davidson, 2021 to 2022. In October 2021, Kim hosted Saturday Night Live and shared a scripted kiss with comedian Pete Davidson, sparking an unexpected romance. Their 9-month relationship was playful, with the couple spotted at Knott's Berry Farm and dining on Staten Island. Kim praised Pete's humor on Ellen in 2022, saying, "He's a really nice guy who makes me laugh." Publicly, they attended the Met Gala together, with Pete sporting a Skims tuxedo. Kim's family welcomed Pete, with Kris calling him sweet on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. North bonded with him, as Kim shared in a 2022 People interview, noting Pete's knack for connecting with kids. However, long distance, Pete filming in Australia, Kim in LA, and intense media scrutiny led to their August 2022 breakup. Kim reflected on the Kardashians, saying, "The media made it feel so serious so fast." Sources told People they remain friends, highlighting Kim's ability to maintain respect post-romance. And taking the final spot on the list at number 9 is Odell Beckham Jr., 2023 to present. In September of 2023, Kim was linked to NFL star Odell Beckham Jr., spotted together at events like Jay-Z's pre-Grammy party. Their romance turned exclusive by February 2024, with People reporting they attended the Super Bowl together. Kim's family approved, with Kris hosting Odell at her birthday party, per In Touch. However, by May 2024, Us Weekly noted they were taking a pause due to Kim's focus on Skims and her kids. In a January 2025 trailer for the Kardashians, Kim hinted at a new, private romance, saying, "I had the intention of staying single, but I was lying. Me, not wanting love? That's not me." She teased building a his closet, prompting Kris to joke, "You must really like him." Sources told Us Weekly in December 2024 that Kim's dating a non-famous man, a shift from her past. On Purpose with Jay Shetty in 2023, Kim called herself a hopeless romantic, but stressed prioritizing her children and legal studies. As of 2025, Kim balances motherhood, her role in All's Fair, and a discreet love life, embodying a woman in control of her narrative. From impulsive elopements to whirlwind romances, Kim Kardashian's love life has been as dramatic as it is captivating. After decades of high-profile relationships and media scrutiny, has she found the balance between fame and love, or is she still searching for her happily ever after? What's your take on Kim's romantic journey? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to Celeb Love for more untold stories. See you in the next video.